Hey, all you wannabe anglers out there. I'm Kenai Kevin, and I'm a fishaholic. If you aren't getting the adrenaline rush anymore, catching those puny little catfish or baby brim like these, maybe it's time that you amp it up a few notches. I'm here to tell you about Ogburn Fish Camp in Kasilof, Alaska. That's right, Ogburn Fish Camp. Take a look at this guy. We'll call him Bob. Now, Bob has hooked a few salmon in his lifetime, and he was happy with his catch of the day. But Bob bartered some roof repair work in exchange for a short Introduction to Fishing the Kenai program, and then with just a few tips and techniques from our founding CEO, well, he was soon hanging with the big boys. If you notice that guy on the left of the picture, he was stuck in a rut. Tired of struggling to bag his limit and watching the Ogburn Fish Camp staff limit out daily, he finally admitted he needed professional help. So he inquired about Ogburn Fish Camp. Now this guy, let's call him Redneck to protect his real identity. Well, he signed up for the Mac Daddy of all classes. After he decided to trash his current Barbie rod combo and buy some real equipment, he had some 2-on-1 fully immersive lessons. That's right, he had 2 full-time dedicated senior instructors teaching him all he needed to know. So how's Redneck doing now? Well, he's the first ever 2-time champion. Speaking of champions, how about this street punk here from Macon, Georgia? You know what they say about a preacher's kid, right? Well, the fish camp founder had a similar issue with this one right here. It took many years of training, but he finally saw the light, and he's now one of our premier instructors. Here in Alaska, size matters. Just ask this lovely little lady. She thought she was a world-class fisherman when she first showed up at Ogburn Fish Camp. After just a few sessions and setting a record for the most rods broken in any given day, she immediately started out fishing her husband, and she's getting noticed by the locals as a real contender. We put you where the fish are. You won't need to rely on some crazy app like this amateur Yahoo's doing. Trust me, we know where they are. Build up that muscle strength before you arrive. Reeling in some of these monster fish will take its toll on you if you don't. For those of you that may not be licensed in the medical field, we'll teach proper anesthesia techniques, and filleting techniques is another optional class. And for those of you that think you already know all there is to know about landing a big one, well, plan your trip for competition week, where only the best of the best can compete. We recognize the real competitors, but only one can earn the highly coveted Champion Angler of the Year award. But be forewarned, sign up and do poorly, and you may end up getting the 3rd place amateur division trophy. At Fish Camp, we do more than just catch fish. Like, we clean fish, we eat fish, we freeze fish, we smoke fish, and yeah, we even can fish. Besides fishing, we eat a lot. Like I said, this is a dude ranch on steroids. Translation, pull your own weight. I hope you've mastered a barbecue grill, because it's when it's your turn to cook, you don't want a camp full of hungry fishermen angry with your watered down burgers. We play cards, we toss cornhole, we shoot the breeze, we shoot guns, we raft, and we have a lot of fun. All the anglers that you're seeing here are very competitive. They can hold their own when fishing with their friends, and they've all been to Ogburn Fish Camp. And they all have one thing in common. None of them have been the Ogburn Fish Camp Champion Angler of the Year. So if you think you have what it takes to be the next champion angler, well, prove it. So if you have an itch for a real Alaska Fish Camp experience, I suggest you check out Ogburn Fish Camp. You can't go wrong.